yeah, this isn't going to be a whole fitness thing, you know, where that's not for me. I mean, there's people that can enlighten you with how to be fit. This is more to find solutions to combat the Gerd. Anybody out there dealing with that stuff, you know how it gets. When it gets severe, you get migraines, you get brain fog, you get abdominal pain, changing the bowels, all that. So I want to start this channel just to show you guys a little bit of what I do and see if it works. Ever since I became overweight, I've noticed that I've had a lot of health issues. Here's one that I've never had before, which is Gerd, right? It's gastroesophageal reflux disease. What comes with that? Well, lately I've been dealing with a lot of random coughing, especially during flare-ups. What's a flare-up? Well, it's when your stomach feels sore, or when you're when you're getting constant like reflux just pushing out. So what we have in the stomach is a lower sphincter that opens and closes like a valve. That valve is not working. And the reason why it's not working is because there's not enough acid or acidity in your stomach. It has to have a certain amount of pH levels. And if it doesn't have enough, or it has too many, the stomach isn't closing properly, from what I've heard. I may be wrong, so correct me on that. So what do I experience? Esophageal inflammation. It's harder to breathe. It feels like I'm breathing through a straw, hot air, stomach soreness, Gerd, of course, change in bowels, brain fog. I'm not able to concentrate sometimes. Sometimes I concentrate better at, like what I've noticed, I concentrate more in the evenings. I get headaches, weakness, dizziness. It affects the nerves. Difficulty swallowing during the flare-ups. It's just affecting my daily life, and I just don't want to deal with it. Don't deal with it anymore. And I want to start this channel because it's really hard to find this information. Like, there's people that talk about Gerd and all that stuff, right? Their experiences and how to combat it and all that with like apple cider vinegar and all that stuff. But what about diet, right? They do talk about diet. I've seen people that talk about diet. But I haven't seen a channel dedicated, like eating specific foods, showing you what they eat on a daily. And this is why I want to start it. I'm overweight, so you have no excuse. I started at 319. That I was tipping the scales at 319. I've gone down 20 pounds just because of the pain. Not because I'm super motivated. But right now I'm motivated just to get back on track, to get healthy. This is something that is chronic. It won't go away, but you can definitely, well, we're going to see if you can combat it in any way and see what the difference is by eating healthy, being on a low carb to no carb diet, because that's what I've seen in my research. I've been researching for many years. I've had this since 2018 or 2017. This coughing is from the Gerd, random coughing. Yeah, so hopefully a lot of people with this same issue will watch this video and join me on this journey and put their input on how they feel and et cetera, right? See what remedies have worked for them. We only have one life, so we gotta, do the best we can to be healthy, right? So yeah, that's where I'm cutting this video. So what I'm trying to do is, I just came back from the clinic, man, not that long ago. And they prescribed me with omeprazole. I took it for 14 days. I feel like it made me feel worse. It triggered my stomach lining more. So I'm trying to find holistic remedies. I'm taking slippery elm and marshmallow root, but that's only to soothe the lining. So I feel like the biggest thing is changing your diet. I've slowly been changing my diet. I do eat cleaner, but now it's time to change it in a more strict fashion to see if anything will change. So this is the only thing I can think of. Every time I go to the hospital or the clinic, it's always the same thing, right? There's nothing that they can do for me. This is something tailored to a gastroenterologist, but all they're gonna see is endoscopy when they put the tube through your esophagus, and they see how your lining's looking, and they'll just prescribe you with stuff. So I say the best thing you can do is get started on a diet fast. No smoking, no drinking. I'm working on that. That's a tough one for me. No soda. Ideally no carbs. Just pretty much getting on either a vegan or just meat and vegetable diet. And eating more antioxidants like berries, potassium, drinking teas, ideally not hot teas, drinking cold teas like chamomile, those are anti-inflammatory. Ginger, not so much. I feel like that's more of a triggersome tea for me. You drink too much ginger, you'll trigger the reflux. I'd say chamomile is the way to go. Lavender tea. I've seen stuff where they recommend eating more apples, vegetables, raw vegetable diet. So I'm gonna get on that. Now, for those that have never had GERD or reflux or severe reflux, what does it feel like? The way I could describe it is, have you ever gone swimming and you swam so much that you're exhausted? I could say that you feel that sort of fatigue, that level of fatigue, always on your chest or throat after swimming for a very long time. And of course the burning, right? Like when you eat spicy foods, that type of burning. And laying down is very uncomfortable. It messes with your sleep. It messes with your breathing. It triggers stress. The crazy part is that it triggers stress, and stress triggers your stomach, so it goes hand in hand. So the best thing that you can do is eat healthy. So that's the point of this journey. I'm nobody that has, I'm not a fit person or any of that. So that's the point. Just getting on this journey with whoever is watching this video. You guys want to be a part of it? Let's do it. Why am I filming? I figured it's cool to document this to, I'm pretty sure there's going to be results. So see where I was, and in the future see where I will be. Will my quality of life be better? Will I be happy on the decision I made? We're gonna find out. So this is my second meal for today. This is literally just eggs and fake chicken. It's that fake chicken from the fake chicken patties from the packs at Target. And this was my first meal that I didn't finish because I went to the clinic. It was just a banana shake. So yeah, just,